Okay guys, we have all been super focused on Yuta coming out, but there is another thing coming to the game here probably in the next month that I think is equally as important, and it's a new game mode for the game. So currently on global, everybody is getting to the point where they're probably starting to finish the story, starting to finish some formidable foe battles, the domain investigations, all that good stuff. Maybe people can't quite beat the formidable foe battles yet, but they're still nonetheless running out of things to do besides the new events when the new events come up, which we do have a new event coming up for Yuta. But the question is, what are you going to do after you're done with everything? So today I want to talk about a tweet that actually went out on X before Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade even launched on global, and that tweet was actually super important, and I feel like a lot of people forgot about it or just didn't see it. So I want to go over that with you guys, and then I want to show you that form of content. I am on the JP side of the game right here. I want to show you how that looks and what you guys can expect. So this is the original post that was posted way back before the, at the start of the game, which I guess wasn't really that long ago, but it feels like a long time now. Like, they've just thrown so much at us in JJK. But number one, the friend invitation feature is in the game, right? We saw that, we've used that, everybody's putting their friend codes, and it's really nice because it's a lot of free cubes. That has been amazing. Number two, the Phantom Parade Pass feature was implemented ahead of time in the game. When the game launched for JP, they didn't have these two things, right? It was a lot harder to earn cubes. Now Global has these, so this is a nice implementation that just helps people to get more cubes overall between these two things. So the Phantom Parade Pass is there, and it's nice, and it's not that expensive to buy. Honestly, this is probably like the biggest bang for your buck, in my opinion. If you're going to be playing this game every day, it is kind of worth it to buy that if you're thinking about buying something. And then number three, implementation of the original step-up gacha. This had goods and bads. A lot of people were upset because like it was paid only, but at the same time they gave us at least 3 free SSR tickets if you guys did the pre-registrations and the early gacha and stuff like that. If you did the early gacha, you probably got a free SSR. Like there was a lot of free SSR opportunities, in my opinion. So I don't think anybody should have been that upset about them also releasing some paid banners that you didn't have to summon on. It wasn't necessary, right? So just keep that in mind. But that was another thing they announced as like an optimization at the start of global. And then they said more convenient features are coming soon. With the daily free cube, it will launch simultaneously with the game. It has already launched simultaneously with the game. So if you guys don't know what the daily free cube is, there is a picture of it down here. But when you go to the cube shop, in the top left hand corner, there will be a free 10 cubes every single day for you guys to claim. It's not a lot, but free 10 cubes. Make sure you guys are claiming that. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that because it doesn't like necessarily give you a notification in the game like, hey, claim your free cubes. It would make more sense if it went to the gift box, but it doesn't. You got to go to the cube shop and you got to claim your free 10 cubes every single day. So keep that in mind. And then also the dispatch function is optimized. It now supports dispatch all and recycle all. Before you had to go through and dispatch one by one. So yeah, a lot of things that global got that were optimizations that people did not realize. Still, once again, waiting on auto mode to be fixed and optimized for global because it is optimized on JP, but it hasn't happened yet. But hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe it'll come out in this next month as well. It'd be nice. They have done recently a tweet where they said they're going to give us extra AP and stuff like that because they realize they're pushing stuff out so quickly that we can't keep up. So that has been nice. They are accommodating players. They're listening to us. It's been massive. I did a video on that as well. But then last but not least, here they said, in addition to all of this, the Illusory Tower future is planned for early implementation. So please stay tuned. I've been staying tuned. I have not seen anything since this post. Honestly, it took me like a good 10 minutes of scrolling to find this post because I couldn't remember. I thought it was like in the developer video when they talked about stuff, but it wasn't. It was in this singular post. This is the only part that they talk about it that I could find. And so the Illusory Tower should be coming soon. So when did it come out on JP? It came out during the half anniversary, so halfway through the first year of the game. For global, it should be coming out sooner than that. How much sooner, I don't know. I mean, we're already about a month into the game, right? Or getting there. We will be on December 7th technically. So I don't know. Are we going to wait 2 months, 3 months? Are we going to wait? Is it going to happen next month during Christmas? It would make the most sense to me to happen next month to maximize their profit, to get people into the game during that time of year. I think it's going to happen next month. That's my opinion. Like I said the same thing about Yuta. They were saving Yuta for closer to December, and lo and behold, we're a lot closer to December now, and Yuta is the next character. Very hype, and they're pushing him out. They are pushing him out a little bit sooner than I thought they would. I thought they'd give us a little bit more time with Megami. before they pushed Yuta out. But still, nonetheless, Yuta is coming, and I think it just makes sense to capitalize on this time where a lot of people are going to be playing the game because they are excited about the characters that are coming out. And so it just makes sense to release this Illusory Tower future for the game. And notice they didn't even put a picture down here for the Illusory Tower. They literally only put this one little line of text that says the Illusory Tower is coming out. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like on JP, and then I'm going to show you the rewards you get, because the rewards are absolutely insane and is probably like one of the best game modes in the game. Okay, so in the main menu tab, you have your normal stuff that you'll see on global. You have your main quest, your events, the items, the cursed objects that you need, the domain investigation, the orbs, and the JP, and the stuff that you get for leveling up characters. You have your formidable foe battle, and then you have the Illusory Tower. We also have an open spot right here for a new game mode, which I believe they had just recently announced for JP. It'll be coming out, I believe, sometime in January, so there will be new content for JP. I don't know how long that'll take to actually carry over to global, but we'll see. So the Illusory Tower is right here, and this is what it looks like when you go into it. It's literally just a tower that you can climb through different stages and get different rewards. You can see the rewards for each floor. As you go up through the floors, the difficulty does go up. So like here on number 17, you can see the recommended combat power is 63,000, whereas if I go up to number 20, the recommended combat power is going to be 85,000. So that's a pretty big jump, and there are 50 floors of this in total as of right now. They are expanding the amount of floors here for JP as well, but when it launches on global, we'll be starting, of course, with 50 floors. And if you go into this little tab right here, you're able to see the rewards for floors 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50, and look at each floor individually. So you're getting 100 cubes per floor, which is really nice. This is a very nice cube grind for people, so lots of free cubes coming your way, which is massive. Hopefully this implements sooner rather than later. You know, the devs, I just want to, like, if the devs see this video, I want to remind them they did say it's coming out early. Hopefully they're not like, oh, people forgot about it, we can push it back, you know. So make sure you go down there, hit that like button, because if you see this video and you like it, then maybe they'll see this video and they'll be like, okay, well, we got to push it out sooner because people are looking forward to it. Who knows? I mean, realistically, we probably won't change their plans, but I can be hopeful because I want this to come out right now, because look at how many cubes this is, right? It's so many cubes. So 100 cubes per floor, 10 floors, right? And then on the 10th floor, you actually get 300 cubes. So that is 1,200 cubes right there just for completing 10 floors. The first 10 floors are actually fairly easy to complete. Additionally, you get JP, you get orbs for leveling up your recollections and your characters, and you get skill Jujutsu crystals that are going to allow you to level up your skills for characters. And then like every 10 floors or 5 floors depending, you are able to get specialized items. So this one right here is called a stamp. This is going to allow you to break the character level limit by 10, which is absolutely insane. I'll show you an example of a character like this here in my character box. And then beyond that, you can also get these, which are going to be shards that eventually allow you to buy an SSR duplicate fragment, I guess you could say. I'll show you where you can spend those as well. We actually, I believe, already have that in the shop where you can spend those for global. Maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, those are in there as well every couple of floors, so like 415, 420, and as we go on, we got more of them. 425, 430, you get another stamp. So there's quite a few stamps in here as well that you're able to collect and use to limit break characters levels. However, there are only so many to use, so you want to make sure you use them wisely and use them on characters that you use all the time and who are going to carry you through content. My advice, when stamps do come out, don't use them on like supporter characters, use them on attacker characters to increase your overall damage output. That's probably going to be your best use of a stamp, in my opinion. Also, there's this tab here that allows you to see your distribution with where you're ranked compared to other players. So there's a top 5 percentile, 10%. I'm in the 50 percentile, and there's the 70 percentile as well, but just gives you an idea of where you rank among other players. And there are also secret battles that you can encounter as you climb through the tower, so keep that in mind as well. I do believe they reward you like special rewards. I don't remember, it's been a while since I took on, yeah, okay, they do reward you special rewards, and they're these chests right here. Some people have actually already encountered like this cursed spirit in JJK on global in the events. So basically you can encounter these in the Illusory Tower as well. They'll give you cubes and they'll give you these additional items as well. So make sure you're on the lookout for those secret battles because those are nice too. And as for the stamps, let me show you what the stamps can do that you can collect, and then I'll show you an example battle we'll take on floor 20 here in the Illusory Tower. So if we go to my character menu and we take a look at the characters I have, you can see that Yuta is currently at level 106, and notice he has like a cool little effect going on him that none of the other characters have. That's the effect of a stamp. Putting that on him gives him that cool little effect there, and I think that looks really, really sick. But right now his max level is supposed to be 103 with where I have him graded up to. Granted, I don't have him nearly max grade, right? I would love to get him to grade 15, but that's so much investment in time. But you can see this plus 10 right here. I have used a stamp on him. Even though I have one available, you can only use one per character. And so you can increase the level cap by 10 over whatever it says. So right now I'm at level 106 out of 103, and I should be able to actually increase that more. Yep, I can go up to level 109. So right now my max level for Yuta is going to be 113, and you can see how much investment it starts taking once you get up to this point. I had 1,192,000 yellow orbs, and this brings me down to 124,000 orbs, which is actually insane. And you can see the downsides right here to playing on JP once in a while is that if the VPN is slow for whatever reason, it can make the game very slow. So just keep playing on global, but hopefully this gives you guys an idea of how it looks to break the level cap and to go through Illusory Tower and get those rewards. But let me show you guys how a like level 20 stage actually works, and that's like middle of the road. That's not even that complicated of a stage. Okay, so this stage right here gives me this reward. I forgot to actually show you guys what this reward is, so I'm gonna backtrack for a quick second and show you this reward. But we're gonna be taking on Mojito here, which is pretty sick. But I want to show you where you can exchange these and what these can be used for. So when you go to the exchange tab, if you go to this shop right here, you'll be able to see all these different rewards you can get. And so you can see I have the different currencies up here to be able to purchase. This is already in the game. Actually, you're able to use these right now, but I don't think they've actually given any of these out on global. It costs 10 of these shards though, basically, to be able to buy one versatile Jujutsu sorcerer piece that you can invest into any character you want. So this is a nice thing about climbing through the Illusory Tower as well. You are basically going to be able to get a free SSR dupe for any SSR that you want. So it's definitely worth it to make sure you guys are climbing through this content as quickly as possible, because you're getting a ton of free cubes, a ton of free investment items for your characters, and potentially dupes for your characters as well, which is really insane. Okay, now we're back into it, and as I said, 420, 85,000 is the recommended combat power. Mojito, I think I've challenged this once already and I struggled because yellow type is disadvantaged, blue type is advantaged, and I have largely yellow type characters. So I'm gonna actually switch out, I think, Megami here for Gojo, and then we definitely don't want that memory on Nanami or recollection on Nanami because that is a Jujutsu recollection. It's actually probably better on Gojo, so let's switch in Gojo here because he is type advantage, so we want him. I really probably should keep Megami in because he's a better buffer than Nanami, but Nanami is not bad. I just want to use Nanami because he's new, because I just pulled him, right? He is the only character I pulled from the first anniversary so far, so I really want to use him. So I'm going to try to use him here and see how it goes using Nanami. It might not go well. He's only level 87 and he may just get crushed, but hopefully it'll be okay. And then I'm going to switch their spots. So we're going to move... Actually, no. We're going to keep Kaito where he is so he can ult with Gojo. It doesn't really matter, actually, but whatever. Okay, 44,000 total combat power, recommended 85,000. We're taking on Mojito. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give the defense buff to everybody. We're going to give the buff with Yaga's skill to everybody. Then we're going to use our skill 3 with Nanami. This is the most important skill to use with him. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to buff everybody's cursed energy. We are going to buff Gojo for turn 1, and let's see how this goes. Hopefully Nanami doesn't die right away, but if he does, he does. There's a lot of damage incoming our way, I feel like, but we'll see. 77,000 with a black flash? Okay, we'll take it. Alright. Kaito's already dead. That was quick. Okay, yeah, you can see how hard this is. Alright, we're gonna go like this. We definitely want to use skill 3 here. Yep. And then we're going to try to use Gojo and see if we can kill one. Ooh, 124,000. Dang, and he's supposed to be type disadvantaged. 226,000 from Gojo. Alright, I'm very glad everybody survived there. Oof, it's gonna be rough. Okay. You know what? We go here. Go here. And hit him, Gojo. Come on. We gotta kill one of them. So you can see just how hard this content actually is. Definitely endgame content. I don't know that I have the best team build for this right now. Realistically, I don't. We go like this. Maybe we should have just focused Mahito. That way we could break him. I don't know. We didn't even get close, though. I don't know how much Gojo could have actually done to Mahito. We could retry it and go for it. I don't know. We'll at least be able to kill the one. And he went after Yaga. Okay, we have 2 ultimates. I guess we pop him and we see what happens. Alright, what can Gojo do? He's still buffed from Yaga. Oh my gosh, Nanami did nothing. And he's hitting black flashes. 220,000 though. Okay, at least he hit that much in the end. Jeez, man. So much health. Yeah, you need absolute nukes for this. Goodbye, Nanami. Oh my gosh, that's all the damage we could do, and my strongest characters are yellow, so this is where I'm getting hung up right here. I really needed better characters. Jeez. And there's the end. Okay, let me retry this. Okay, we're gonna run something a little bit different here. We are running Inumaki, but he's only level 30 on my JP account, and we're gonna run him here and not level him up in hopes that he dies. That way Megami replaces him, but before he dies, I want him to use his skill 2 to buff the ultimate gauge of everybody, and that way these two can hopefully get their ultimates on the same turn and get their ultimates a little bit quicker before the enemy does their ultimate turn, would be the goal. So we have 48,000 combat power to their 85,000. I think it can work out. We'll see if this strategy works. Alright, here we go. We're going to go ahead and buff. Then we're going to buff all allies ultimate gauge again. We're going to buff Yuta, and we're going to make sure we target Mahito here. And we're going to... actually, we're going to skill 1 with Gojo right here. Okay, good. Ultimate gauge buffs. Good damage. Ooh, Inumaki actually is not dead somehow. And we get the heal. Okay, that's fine. We go like this. Let's see if we can actually go for a stun here. It's not leveled up on the stun, so that might be a bit rough. We buff Gojo here. Oh, we actually got it. Let's go. So Mahito can't do anything for the turn. They targeted Yuta, but that's not a big deal. Oh my gosh, barely hanging on. Alright, we skill 1. We skill 1, and we buff with Gojo one more time, and then we're ready to do double ultimates next turn. Alright, who's he gonna kill? Oh! Why are they going after just Gojo? Okay, good, he's dead. Megami comes in, that's kind of what we wanted actually. We go like this, we can go for a skill 3. We want to do an ultimate here, and then we want to do this buffed ultimate, and it's going to be a combined attack. Let's see if we can break Mahito here. Come on. Okay, pretty good damage. Oof. Okay. The damage is good. I don't think we broke Mahito though. We're really close, but the other two should be dead. Okay, we're actually not as close as I thought. I thought we'd be a little bit closer, but he attacked Gojo. That's actually freaking amazing that he attacked Gojo. Alright, so we go like this. We go skill 3. We go for the buff on the ultimate gauge, and then we do this. Oh, actually, he might not be able to get his ultimate gauge right now. Yeah, he's not even able to get his ultimate gauge. There's no point. Because he has increased damage. And then we do our skill 1 here with extra damage. We need to break him. Oof. Okay. Gojo might be able to break this turn, but he's also going to go away, so then we're going to be relying on Megami's domain to get us through this, which could be a bit rough. And we're also not able to get ultimate gauge with Yuta right now. No, he didn't break. Alright, Gojo. Oh, okay, we have this last turn with him, I guess, so we might be able to break right here. Alright, come on. Alright, Gojo, break. There we go! Okay, broken. And Gojo goes away, that's fine. And now we can do this. And we can do this again and get ultimate gauge back with Yuta. Alright, will this strategy work? That's the question. We are type disadvantaged with Megami. So Megami's not going to do the most damage. We're relying on Yuta to be able to pop off here, hopefully. Alright, so we want to use skill 1 here to increase our damage. And then we want to use skill 3 here. Okay, come on. Big, let's go! Okay, freaking Yuta, man, coming through in the clutch. That worked out so much better. Okay, so there's stage 20. That's a guide, I guess, if you guys want to, when it comes out, use this to help you beat stage 20, because this is going to be the first real wall you guys hit. So hopefully that helps you out, and, you know, just more reason to summon for Yuta. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Peace.